A couple of rough Octobers these last few years. We had the October 12th snowfall in 18. Last year, as Denise said, we had snowfall on Halloween. What will we do this year? Well, it's 2020. We might, maybe have a thunderstorm or something on Halloween this year. I don't know, but I don't see any snow in our future, thankfully. So I think we're going to escape that for a while, the way things look now. We're continuing to look at some fall colors and noticing, too, some interesting things starting to bloom thanks to the 80s we've had the last several days. Diane picking up some lilacs blooming in her yard. This is in Davenport, a factor of that warm air mass that's been stuck in place. Regardless, though, we're still seeing those fall colors begin to peak this week. Connie sending in this picture from near Beaverdale, Iowa. There you see the river in the background and a lot of fall color along that river. So keep sending in your fall color pictures via the News 8 app, the quickest and easiest way to get up to us here, so we can share them with you, our viewers, during News 8. Today, a little windy. We're starting off with some showers and thunderstorms. Look at the rain, or lack thereof, that fell from that this morning. As we told you last night, this was going to be scattered, and this is truly the definition of scattered rain if I've ever seen it before. Most of us picking up maybe 1/10 of an inch if you're lucky. All that activity now well off to the east, and the cold front taking not only the rain but the extremely warm temperatures with it, and that'll leave us with a much colder night tonight. And that's thanks to clear skies and the fact that we've switched winds to a more northwesterly direction. Any cloud cover that could act as a blanket to keep us a little warmer, well, that's going to stay to the north tonight. And we'll try and get a couple of clouds in here first thing tomorrow morning. But overall, a very sunny day, a little windy still, but not nearly as strong as what we saw today. And we'll see temperatures warm a little more nicely, getting into the low 70s for your Tuesday afternoon. There is another big pattern change coming, though. This is just a small little taste of cooler weather. As you can see, the little dip in the jet stream here, but the colder air, that remains locked up to the north for now, but that's going to be changing as we head into the Thursday time frame. A punch of some much stronger air, colder air, will be moving southward, so that will limit highs to the 50s by Thursday. That cooler pattern will last into next weekend, so I hope you got out this weekend and enjoyed that warmth. And look what happens early next week. The colder air mass intensifies even further. That will send highs potentially into the 40s 1 week from today. Much more potent chill is on the way. Because some of the colder air is working in, I want you to beware. We're going to start seeing some snowfall maps coming on social media. I've already seen one promising that we're going to get snow next week. Do I buy it? No. So I want to give you a few guidelines on what you need to be looking for before you hit the share button on social media. So I want you to keep in mind that the volatility in models increases dramatically this time of year. They tend to overdo the cold air. They don't work really well with these big temperature changes in a very short period of time. So make sure you're checking the source. Is there a meteorologist behind it? Look at their previous posts. I've seen people pushing beauty products on previous posts on these pages. So is it always weather? And then also, are we talking about it? If we're not talking about it right now, it's likely not going to be happening in the near future. For tonight, clearing skies, temperatures colder. We're down into the mid-40s. Winds will crank up again tomorrow, but at least we get a warmer afternoon out of it with highs in the mid-70s, upper 70s. Maybe some of us squeezing out one last 80 for Wednesday. But beyond that, some truly fall-like weather featuring clouds and showers for next weekend. And a lot of frost potential, too, coming in next week, several nights into the 30s.
So have you ever thought of a side job of selling beauty products along with
it must work. These pages just keep going and going, so something's working.
You've got to have some information to share. You look so youthful. And